All right, part two. So we brought the ground up. Now what we're gonna do is, in a way, force him back to that spot that we brought some more sensory feedback to. So you could take a book, you can use a sock, anything that's gonna elevate the big toe, but I do wanna keep the first metatarsal down. So that's where we brought that feedback to. His brain should recognize that spot a little bit better. And now what he's gonna do is just work on doing classic short foot, which just means creating an arch and relaxing it. So let's go ahead and think about pulling this part of his foot back to here and really getting this arch to shorten up. Now, if he does it and I see that he's losing this point of contact, we can give him a little bit more feedback. There you go, good. So we can work on really just pulling it back. Let me bring this up a little bit more. So there you go, good. So now he's a little bit heavier on my foot. And he's just thinking about pulling this to here, which should create the arch. Now, what you can add, and what's probably gonna happen anyway, is just a slight little knee bend. It doesn't need to come far forward, just to me right here. So when he relaxes his arch, it should come forward. When he contracts it, it should come away from me. His knee is also spinning out and in, so when he comes forward, his knee should turn in slightly. It rotates in, meaning not falling towards the camera, but it actually spins in. You don't need to think about it, but I do want to tell you. When you come out of it, it should turn out. So if you feel that too, that's normal and okay. So let's do first an isometric. Nice, now you're not losing this anymore. Now hold that right there. So we're trying to get his whole entire arch to come up away from the ground, and all of those muscles are strengthening up. Remember, he's keeping his 3 points of contact, and this is forcing him to put weight on his first met, because when we take the big toe up, he wanted to before push his big toe into the ground. And see how that big toe pushing into the ground would actually take away the first met on the ground? Now we've stretched it out, so it's forced the first met to the ground, so it looks like that. So after you do a hold, now just do a couple of them where you relax it and contract it. Relax it and contract it. And as Alex is learning this today for the first time, just to show you a little bit, so there's it relaxed, and there's it coming up off the ground. There's it relaxed, and there's it coming up off the ground. So we should be able to see, again, just like where he is right now, that it can relax and it can contract. It can relax and it can contract. So we're looking for that dynamic foot that's able to really change shapes, because that's the most important thing. Whether you're flat feet, high arches, it's not about, hey, you're stuck, you're doomed. It's about, can you strength train your feet and work on the mobility within those different bones so that you can display all the shapes you need for your life, for your sport, whatever it might be. If you have any questions about this, please let us know. Definitely subscribe to the YouTube channel. Check out all of our classes. We have so much stuff on the foot, and we also have our ankle mini course. See you next time.